Hi everybody, welcome back to Samus Marine. What we got in the shop today is 2016 Can-Am 650 Twin Outlander. So we're going to do an oil change, service on the diffs, and we're going to check a few other things, general inspection on it. So let's get at it. We'll start a time lapse. What you will though is obviously wrench. Extension is handy. 13 millimeter socket. T27 socket is what I'm using, and then a number 5 Allen key for your diffs. You'll need a couple other things. I'll introduce it to go along and everything. But yeah, so as we go along, I'll kind of explain what's going on. But let's get started on the oil change. The one panel's already out of the one that is over here to get to your oil filter right there. We already got it out. Six, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Five push tabs that you have to remove to get out. Once they're out, you can access your filter. We'll get the oil start draining the oil. All right, see you in a second. All right, guys, I don't know if you've seen in the video there, my apprentice and I got the oil filter out, the oil draining. We're also going to grab another pan and do the diffs. But if you're new to owning a Can-Am, there is on the oil filter here, or the oil filter cap. So it's a cartridge style filter. So this is the cap to it. It has an O-ring. You need to replace the O-ring every time that you do an oil change on it. These 3 nuts that you've seen me digging into the wheel well, I'll show you where it is. Over here, there's my assistant. So see right there, that's your housing for that filter right there. So that housing, or the 3 bolts, you can see, let's see if we can get that in there. So 1, there, and there are your 3 bolts. Obviously, you're going to need some brake clean once you get it all taken apart and everything. That way it can clean up. That way the customer doesn't have any oil stains or anything like that in his shop, his driveway, or even onto the ground. We don't need it polluting. So there's that. So now we're going to move on to doing the rear diff. And we might even be able to do the front diff, but we're going to start with the rear. So with the rear diff, you have your fill port, obviously, easy to see. Then you have another Allen key right there. That is is your empty. So you're gonna need to stick an oil pan underneath the machine and let it drain out. And you need what size is that guy? What was I saying at the start of the video? You need a number 5 Allen key. For the bottom. For the top, haven't got there yet. I will let you guys know after this. I believe the front and the back are the exact same, but if I'm wrong, I will let you know. But let's get those pulled. You'll see that in the time lapse. Let the oil drain. I don't have any oil here with me. I have to stop tomorrow and get some, but till then, let's get the oil draining. So guys, as you've seen in the time lapse there, I moved you to the front. We did both diffs. I had enough drain pans to do everything all at once, which is really nice. So a couple additions to the tools needed, especially if you're changing the diff oil. You're gonna need a couple other. So what I got here is still that number 5 Then I got a number 6 Allen key as well. So number 5, number 6. You got your T20 that we already talked about. You're going to need, I don't know if this will come up in video, a T40 as well for these big guys. On your diffs, your tops, your bottoms are the 6 and the 5. Your ratchet, your 13 mil still, and your extension. And then you're going to need some pliers to get the clips undone. Whatever you desire for that. So at the end of all this, to do all the fluids, you should have 2 fills, 2 bottoms, 3 nuts and the cap. And then tomorrow, I'll show you what all comes in the kit for this thing. A couple other things that we're just going to check briefly here. Well, this stuff is draining and I got to go to the Can-Am dealer anyways. Another thing that I do when we're doing all this is we remove. So back here, you got to remove the seat. If you have a Can-Am, this is probably pretty simple. If this is your first time servicing it, then, well, you'll figure it out as you go. So back here, like this has a 2-up seat, which the guy already had taken off. Under the seat, you have your battery, everything like that. Always try to check your connections, and that's why right there, I look at that connection, and that is loose. How it's the positive like? Oh, the positive is nice and tight, so I'll tighten that. The other part is your air filter is just under here. So, let me zoom out a little bit. So you just got to pull up and off. And it slides in 2 tabs and it clicks into 2 rubber pieces with those 2 nubs right there. And then there's this little twist lock right there. And then that is pretty raunchy. It's not the worst I've ever seen. But this filter is definitely needs to be blown out for sure on the minimum. See what else is in there. A little bit of little leaves and stuff from the intake, which is pretty normal. This thing has 1000K, I think, on it. So there's a couple other things that we're going to check here. Wheel bearings for one. I'm going to ask if the belt's been done. He said, I think he hasn't done it. Bought it a few years ago. So probably going to take a look at that as well. Just make sure this guy has no problems at all. He wants it just perfect. All right, so we're going to start with the oils. I'm going to blow out that air filter. We're going to check the bearings. And then when we go tomorrow, we're going to price out a belt for him. And we're also going to price out the gasket and all the other stuff. And he also needs a winch cable installed. So he has the winch and the old winch cable, which for a lot of people, this would be good enough. But he uses it around the yard and he has done some fixes. And he wants a new one. So what we're going to do for him is we're going to put a new one on there for him. But yeah, we're just doing a general inspection. Don't let this guy down at all. Alright, this will be probably part 1 if you're on Facebook. If you're on YouTube, don't mind it. But, yeah. Alright, well, let's get the air filter blown out and check wheel bearings. I'll be back with you in just a moment. So there you go, guys. You've seen us waddle around all 4 tires. All 4 bearings are good. We need to check the winch strap, but everything looks really good on it. I'm going to look into a new filter and then pick up the oils and stuff tomorrow. He does have some stuff actually in the back here, the back compartment. If I can get my lovely assistant to hold. So, you can come here. In the back here, you got a trunk. Sometimes you gotta use your head. little bit of an unboxing here. Open it up. Oh, he's got a new air filter. Perfect. Forgot that he told me about that. So, new air filter. Throw that in now. Got an oil filter. Perfect. Still need oils for front and rear diff. Yeah. Pretty sick that we already got got a new air filter. Perfect. So I'll box up his other one that he has there. I'll put it in this box so he has a spare, just in case the other one gets muddy or something. But throw that in real quick, or actually I might hold off because we need to clean it out. As you guys seen, there's a bunch of leaves and stuff in there, so we're gonna deal with that first. So that'll be all for tonight. Next time you see this, there will probably be daylight out, and then we'll be finishing up, putting it back together, and getting it back to the customer. So that'll be in a day or two. But yeah, all right, guys. Well, it'll be like 2 seconds for you, but a couple days for me. All right. Hey guys, forgot to film the rest of the Can-Am video. At least going back to the Can-Am is now 100% back together. Looking great. Got pretty well all the problems I wanted solved. So pretty much with the oil change part, like, there's filter behind this panel here. The drain is just underneath the machine, down under here, right there. There's an opening. It's a 13 mil bolt. Come to the back to do the diffs, both on the same side as I showed. Down in there is your drain. Fill takes, I believe it's 80 or 75 140 in the rear and 75 90 in the front. So your drain for this is on underneath in a hole just under there, in here somewhere. And then fill is the same, just right there on the side. We got his winch cable replaced. Looking good. Thank very much to these guys. They're currently out of Kingston now, but they supplied us with all the oils and stuff that we ever needed for it. Right now we're giving it a little bit of a bath. We pressure washed it, cleaned it all up. Now I'm just gonna hit it with some SC1. This stuff here, it's the high gloss. Stuff is great. Not sponsored, but at the guys who make SC1 Maximum Racing oils, they want to sponsor me. Reach out. Yeah, it's been fun working on something different. As you can see, I'm Yamaha through and through. I bleed blue, but this Can-Am has been pretty sweet. The Twin is an awesome machine, as far as I'm concerned. But yeah, it's been a ton of fun working on this thing. It's pretty simple to work on for anybody at home that want to do it. It's pretty simple to do your oils. Start getting into taking all the plastics off. Takes a little bit, and maybe a bit of Googling and stuff like that, but overall, it's pretty simple to work on. Like I say, we got her back together, so you guys didn't see that, but it's quite literally the opposite. So you put the bottom plug in, the diff, and then fill it from the top until it comes out the hole. As soon as it comes out the hole, put the top in, tighten it down, good and tight. That's the German torque spec, good and tight. But yeah, everything's all back together. Got everything done that he wanted. Now we're just gonna give it a clean like we do at here at Samus Marine with anything that we do. It doesn't matter if it's a Ford. It doesn't matter if it's a snowmobile. If you see the project in the back corner over there, which you might see a video on before this one. And same with No, it's dark, guys. We'll probably see a video on this Rinker. It's a 27-foot Rinker. It's a pretty nice boat. Yeah, so you'll see that Rinker probably in a video at some point, maybe briefly touching on summarizing and stuff. But 100% anything from big cruiser to something little, doesn't matter what it is, we clean it at the end of it, make it all nice and pretty, so as soon as you guys get it back, you can do whatever you want with it. You don't have to worry about our greasy fingerprints here at Samus Marine. Alright guys, well, I'll catch you in the next one. Give me a like, subscribe would be great. Give me a comment. I'll put my website in the link below, as well as we have stickers. It's going to be hard for you to see, but if you want stickers and you're local or a customer and you want stickers, let's see if I can show you one. Shoot me up. They're a really good sticker, like good quality wise. I have a couple different sizes, but that's it right now. Don't mind that piece, but that right there is the sticker. Let me know if you guys want to see more of that stuff. I'd like to make some interesting looking shirts and stuff too. But let me know if that's something that you're interested in. Alright guys, see you in the next one.